I'm back, man. Let me tell you, if you hear a woman, like I said before, like as I go on saying, if you hear a woman saying you too nice, or you like a brother to me, or I don't want to jeopardize my relationship, or you my best friend, and I don't look at you in a certain way as a sexual way. I mean, my advice though, school away from that woman, far away as possible, because let me tell you, when a woman says something like that, that's two things. Number one, she might think in her mind, you know what? There's something different about him. I don't know what it is. It's just, I know I like thugs and all that. I know I like those kind of guys that pants set up below with their other ass and all that. They get a homophobia and then living a double life and all that. I know I like those kind of men that the lazy man ain't doing nothing and all that. And I know I like the assholes and left me with the baby raised by myself. I know all that, But him, he's so different. You know what? I can take my frustration out on him. That's the first thing she gonna think in her mind right there. Guys, if you out there right now, especially real man, stay away from them chicks right there, because them women, they'll take it out on you. They won't take it out on you. They will take it out on you, because them women say you're too nice, you're too this, you're too that, and think you're not good enough. Scoot them away as far as possible and search something else. Search for something elsewhere. Because trust me, man, she gonna take it out on you. She gonna look at you as weak. But the truth is, herself, she is weak. She can't help what the man she is attracted to. You got to step away from that, fellas. You got to step away from that, man. You got to step away from it. I'm just protecting for your safety. For your safety, for say. Because I was being like that, because I did not like good girls. Because I always think they was too quiet. And I was stupid thinking like that because, because good girls, they're about family and their marriage. And love their men and cook for their men and clean their men and work and do everything. But I hate it when they do a good girl like that, taking advantage of her, slap her around, treat her so badly, and especially if she's a virgin of that, and being witness of the darkness and once you on that dark, there is no way out. You on your own, and you need to get yourself out of there. Otherwise, ain't nobody gonna help, because nobody wants to be saved. When they don't want no help, they don't need no help. You got to get out on your own and handle on your own and protect on your own for all immaturity. I mean, but there's women like that. You gotta be careful with that. Till she either find herself and love herself and take care of herself. Then she can find somebody she can love and need to work on what kind of men that she attracted to, and admit her mistakes that, there's something I need to check out. There's something I need to fix. Why I attracted these kind of men like that. Stuff like that. Watch out for these type of women. I'm telling you. Brother, I'm telling you, man, watch out for chicks like that. Because if you hear women saying like that, you're too nice, you're too this, you got a brother, all that refer, and she don't look at you and found sexually because you're different on the rest and you're an outsider, scoot away from that situation. Scoot away from that situation and find the next girl. Because remember, there's a lot of girls out there who won't know, but trust me, she'll be back. She'll be back. Believe me. And don't ever look back. And you have a family by a woman, don't ever look back. Because she should have thought about that when she really need to find herself and love herself. Because there's some chicks like that being strung out by men doing them wrong like that. By come from abusive relationship or whatever, or she can't help with all the men she attracted to. And those are for her, it's not a real man, but her mind telling her that's a kind of a real man, but it's not. Because a real man don't put his hands on a woman. A fake man do something like that, and they think that's a real man. That's bullshit. That's bullshizzles. That is not a real man. I don't know, but see, I can't blame them, because that's the environment they came from. Because I asked a woman, because I'm sick and tired of hearing women talking about they know, I want a real man. I want a real man that's going to love me, going to take care of me, going to marry me, the whole nine. I will ask them, do you grow up with a real man? Do you? If you grew up with a real man, maybe if your father, if it's not your father or your stepfather or your godfather or your grandpa or uncles or something like that, because if you ain't grew up with a real man, you don't know what a real man is. You don't know. The men you see today, this is what immediately accept your society and put you in your head and brainwash and thinking that's a real man. Just because they move, swing out of the bedroom, not even move, swing, and they don't even sex her up that good. Them fake men don't even take care of a women. They are one-woman men type of fools. And these women want those kind of guys like that. But women scared of a real man. But they'll treat a fake man in a minute because these are the kind of men they were raised. These are the kind of men they saw every day. And don't have no love and banning them, because a real man don't want to ban their kids and always be there for his children, for his son and his daughter, and the woman could stick around him for that. And it's sad you don't see that now. Now we got two separate parents home, and not just for the black community, it's in the white community and every other community of that. But the biggest one is the blacks, man. And it's sad that's why it's been separated like that. Especially in the worst when it comes to Father's Day. Well, it's best in the Mother's Day, but in the Father's Day, that is the total disaster. Because these women still can make the stupid decisions because of what their mother's been seeing and how they see it, and this has been found out and it's accepted. Stop attracting those kind of fools that you need to be deserve to be attracted to. Or you need to admit to yourself some of the things you need to do. You need to check yourself out. That's why they need to have a health clinic for people can talk and why the kind of men you attract to like that. Or maybe you mad at your mother, or because your father left you, or abandoned you, or do something, or he was not there, put a roof on your head, and don't tell you because your mother was raising you like that, and she's well not strong enough, she might strong enough to hold herself on, but when it comes to for her daughter, that's going to be worse because her vision going to see is going to take it out on her. And that's why these teenage girls being pregnant like that every single day. And these people don't do nothing about it. Teach them to talk to them early. So when they turn 7 and 6, that's really important for a girl, because girls, they're gonna hold in the doll and want to be loved so bad and so tight. That's why they drinking tea parties, like couple tea when they're little girls, when they have kids with, got some cute ribbon ponytails and all that. Boys, when they get up there, they come very aggressive. Very aggressive. That's why boys get all kinds of stuff. They play with dirt trucks and play toy guns and all that. And watching cartoons and stuff. Little girls watching little girl stuff, like Rainbow, coloring, girls coloring, and boys coloring is like wrestling and all that. Boys very aggressive because boys have to be protectors and provider and protesting, because that's what a real man is, who do something for this community and give back and never forget where he come. I'm one of those men like that, and this is society. And it's sad because you've been stereotyped. You got to be those kind of men you see on TV, them fake men at that, and it's sad. And some of these women out there that don't know what a real man is, and the ones who do know, they're raised by one, and they'll find a man who want a man just like their father was, or do great things like their father did. Just same thing, men want a woman just like what their mother did, all that stuff. And that's sad. And I break it down to you. Fuck what they say about the definition of real man. I'm going to give you what the real definition, and there it is, and you get it from Beth the Bass. It's one of the best, baby. They give you what you want to hear. I'm going to give you what you need to hear. Something you can really learn from yourself. It's sad. Do for yourself, man. And it's sad about that. But like I said earlier, but also and then there's a second thought. She thought in her mind that, her mind, she don't deserve that man. She don't know how to love him. She don't know how to do, because she been scarred out so many times until she really find herself well enough, then she can love that man. Then she can really love them. But she been scarred out for life while other men do her wrong for all the years and been done to her mother, and I pass it on to her because her mother should have taught her what the kind of man she need to be aware from and the kind of men that she do need to be aware from she can be with. See, that's the thing, man, and they keep continuing. That's why this circle, you know, it's this savage circle going around, and women can't even break that. And the only way to break it to the next generation come in is, and the woman to say, I don't want to go through what my mother did. I want to deserve better. I want to live better. I want to have a family. I want to do things right. And the boy gonna grow up and say, I want to grow up what my father did. I would never do that. I want to have a family, do right, do the job, didn't have my dream and my vision, ability, and all that. And it's sad, man. You got to stay away from these kind of chicks like that, and it's very important. You just feel sorry for them because they're being saying something like that because they just don't know what a love is, and they just don't know how to get it. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? You know, and that's the thing. You know, they just don't know how. I know y'all watching part 1, part 2. This is part 3. And next thing you know, stay tuned part 4. And what I've tried to say, it's sad because, you know, it's playing sick mind games of people. They have to be the kind of people on TV. Instead, they can't be their true self, their true own identity, and their own style magnificent because the people won't accept the people that are around them. And that's why you see women being single mothers, because they want to live miserable just like they do, because they don't want to see their friend have a man just like they do, because nobody don't want them. Nobody don't want them because there are other men doing them wrong, doing the things and left with the banner for the kid, and the other woman slept every man that she see. They don't even want that either. And the one woman ain't never had a man in years and don't know why she ain't get none. She just wants a certain type of man that she vision, she ain't gonna get that vision from. She might get the vision, but the kind of man she gonna see, she ain't gonna vision that, and she should appreciate God appreciation to get a man the type of she want. And other who have, you know, have multiple different kids and left her alone and she don't even want to work. And you know, and can't deal with her ass and tired of it and just left her and abandoned her life. And I think that's why some guys are deadbeats like that. Not a lot, but there's some, because they just can't deal with all the functions at home, all the problems. And they can't even keep the man together and keep herself together, keep the family together. Otherwise, that's why these kids wouldn't turn out bad as they are. And you wonder why these kids like that. It's sad. There's no lack of punishment, and it need to right now in 2010. Let me tell you, women need to start picking better mates, and it's important. The guys you rejected a long time ago, you need to get them guys, because otherwise the next girl will get to them. And don't just sit up there and mad about, you know, you should have got to him at that time. Don't get mad at yourself, because you should have saw it coming. Because first thing, he gonna find interracial dating, or you're going to find something that's black who's not come from the United States, or that you're going to find something that's going to really only interest to him and him all the time, because he can't deal with you because you want to blame man for everything. Now y'all got to stay tuned after that, all right? Because I know this is part 3. Stay tuned part 4, all right? All right, stay tuned.